Greetings adventurers, Matsume here. This video is part 2 in a series on crafting legendary tools in New World. If you haven't already seen it, I highly recommend watching part 1, which you can find by following the link in the show notes below. As a reminder, in this video, we will be crafting another 100 595 to 600 gear score tools while going over the results with respect to gear score and perk distribution. But before diving into the data, I'd like to take a moment to answer a couple of common questions. First, yes, I do sell these tools, and no, not just the legendary tools, I sell the purple tools as well. The tools in this video were crafted on October 29th, and as you can see, I sold about half of them in as little as 2 days. In fact, at the time of this recording, I have sold all 200 of the tools I have crafted since the start of the series. Second, yes, this is profitable. However, it requires a lot of discipline with respect to appropriate pricing. While I could simply turn a profit by only selling the legendary tools, a lot of money is made from selling the purple tools, which can go for as little as 700 gold to as high as 19,000, depending on the perks. With that out of the way, let's take a closer look at the results of the crafting session currently playing in the background. To start things off, let's go over the gear score results. Of the 100 tools crafted in this session, I only made 12 legendary tools, which is both less than I made in my first video and less than the expected 16% result. However, when combined with the results from my first video, we can see that my 600 gear score rate averages out to 15.5%. In fact, with the increase in our sample size, we are beginning to see each gear score category average out to the expected result of 16.5%. You can also find an image of all 12 of the legendary tools crafted in this video on my Twitter and in the notes below. Now that we've gone over the gear score results, let's take a look at the perk distribution results. As a general reminder, I chose yet again to force luck on all of the tools, as this ensures the highest probability of crafting a tool with both luck and yield. Of the 100 tools crafted in this video, I crafted a total of 76 tools with both luck and yield. And of those 76 with both luck and yield, 26 tools rolled efficiency and 27 tools rolled discipline. Finally, of those 53 tools that rolled luck, yield, and efficiency or discipline, I crafted a total of 9 tools with alacrity as their 4th perk, which happens to be the same amount I made in my first video. The reason we are looking at this is because most players consider this combination of 4 perks to be best in slot, with the choice of efficiency or discipline coming down to personal preference. Next, let's take a look at the same table, but after combining the results of both crafting sessions. First, of the 200 tools crafted, I crafted a total of 142 with both luck and yield, or 71%. Of those 142 tools with both luck and yield, 52 or 26% rolled with efficiency, and 41 or 20.5% rolled with discipline. As I've previously mentioned, these two perks share the same label and have the same rate, so over time we should expect these numbers to even out. Finally, let's take a look at the perk probabilities table, in which I've combined efficiency and discipline into the same row, as they share the same perk label. As previously mentioned, 142 or 71% of the tools crafted ended up with both luck and yield. Meanwhile, 93 or 45.5% of the 200 tools crafted rolled efficiency or discipline, in addition to luck and yield. It's worth noting that this comes out to about 65.5% of the 142 tools crafted with both luck and yield. And lastly, only 9% of the tools crafted rolled luck, yield, efficiency, or discipline, and alacrity, which as it turns out, comes out to about 1 in 67 crafts. Keep in mind that this is 1 in 67 for either efficiency or discipline, as they have been combined into the same row. For a specific one of the two, it would be closer to 1 in 134. Just keep in mind that when I'm talking about the number of attempts, that's with respect to the number of attempts to get those perks on a legendary tool, which we've simply calculated by taking the percent odds of rolling those perks and dividing by 6. So if you're attempting to craft a legendary tool and you happen to make one of these perfect 4 perk tools and it's purple, just be mindful that they are exceedingly rare and still worth a lot of gold. I've sold purple versions for as much as 19,000 gold. And that will wrap things up for this video. Over the last couple of weeks I've managed to accumulate enough materials to craft another 100 tools, which I will be doing so over the weekend. So keep an eye out over the next week for part 3 in the series, which should be interesting to say the least. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also find me on Twitter at NW_Matsumi. As always, thank you for watching and happy crafting.